U.S. President Donald Trump has echoed that sentiment from the Oval Office, issuing an ultimatum that if all remaining Israeli hostages aren't freed by the deadline, he'll recommend to Israel that it cancel the ceasefire, with Trump declaring, "All hell is going to break loose."
They either have them out by Saturday at 12 o'clock or all bets are off. And I have a Saturday deadline, and I don't think they're going to make the deadline personally. I think they want to play tough guy, but we'll see how tough they are.
The situation in Gaza is at a boiling point. On Tuesday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned in no uncertain terms that if Hamas does not release the hostages it's holding by Saturday at noon, Israel will end the ceasefire and return to what he called intense fighting. Netanyahu's message was crystal clear. Hamas's decision to delay releasing the hostages isn't just a breach, it's a red line, and the repercussions will be severe. Hamas, for its part, claims that it's halting further hostage releases because Israel isn't upholding its end of the agreement. They point to alleged Israeli violations, like delays in humanitarian aid and restrictions that, according to them, jeopardize the welfare of Palestinians. But many international observers and mediators are warning that this latest move by Hamas could push the already fragile truce to the breaking point. With both Netanyahu and Trump now insisting on a strict deadline, the clock is ticking, and if Hamas doesn't comply, we're likely to see a rapid escalation in the region. Let's not forget the wider implications. This isn't just about hostages or a temporary ceasefire. It's about the future of Gaza and the entire region. We have Netanyahu, under immense domestic pressure from families of hostages and hardline coalition members, saying that Hamas's intransigence forces Israel's hand. And on the other, Trump's stark language, describing the released hostages as appearing like Holocaust survivors, a grim reminder of the terrible human cost, has bolstered the hardline stance of Israel's leadership. These ultimatums are not just talk, they've put the ceasefire's future squarely in the balance. Netanyahu's warning and Trump's ultimatums signal that Israel is prepared to resume full-scale military operations if its conditions aren't met. And that, in turn, could mean a resumption of devastating fighting in Gaza, a situation that would only worsen the humanitarian crisis there. International mediators, including teams from Qatar and Egypt, are scrambling to salvage the fragile agreement. They're urging both sides to honor their commitments, but with the strong rhetoric coming from both Washington and Jerusalem, there's an unprecedented level of pressure mounting on Hamas. So here we are, at a critical juncture. With the deadline looming on Saturday noon, all eyes are on Hamas. Will they release the hostages as demanded, or will we see the ceasefire collapse and a return to full-scale conflict?